Okay. Guys, we're in game. Mute your mic. Darn it.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, we're here. Take a look at the equipment.
Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Hello?
We're muted.
No.
Yes, hi. What up?
Okay.
Why are you talking through the radio when we're right next to each other?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. My God,
Okay,
you two are loud.
perfect.
To turn us down.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
I'm not
He's very... introduce yourselves. Who are you, woman?
I am Novus Nox, and I like to take long walks on the beach.
There's not a single beach around here.
It's a ghost
There
beach.
is a beach in this game, though.
You know, see?
I am doity. I like flying kites in thunderstorms.
Oh,
I'm
nice,
personally-
Benjamin
I'm a
Franklin.
plant.
I parse.
But you're a plant?
You made me this way.
Oh man,
Wait,
what's
how?
that green thumb? It was green thumb in The Sims 3. You made a plant person.
No, I'm really bad. I don't have a green thumb. I have one of those like super not killable plants, and I killed it.
Oh, we don't have any paramics. That's disappointing.
No, we don't have a lot of stuff. I don't even know if I have a
where's the-
flashlight.
Like the flash. No, I'm looking at for the. Do you know where the other flashlight is?
This big one right here, this gray one. We don't have stronger flashlights. We just have these gray flashlights.
I already got it.
Cool.
So we have the weak lights.
Yeah, welcome to Tanglewood. Hey Nox, can you hear me now? I don't think you can
Oh,
hear me now.
okay.
Welcome to Phasmophobia. We're
anything
playing
about
with
this.
Nox and
Oh.
Where's that at?
hallway entrance.
Hello.
Hello. Oh my goodness. So yeah, we're playing Phasmo. I haven't played this in a very long time.
Should I be using
This one or this one?
If you're close, you can use Victor. If you're far, you can use Bravo. If you want to talk to the ghost, use Victor.
On the ground, exactly where I found it. Dude, I think they're gonna complain about the flashlight. Is that a...
Okay.
Is there a mutilated foot here?
Probably.
Oh,
I gotta
Wait,
take a
what?
picture of that. Don't touch it.
Hey, I touched what I want to touch. It's right before the garage. Right, it's in the laundry room. Power's on.
wait, like
That's
the
weird.
ghost is in
I
the
don't-
laundry
I
room?
don't like it. To answer that question, no. I got the EMF reading in the first hallway. It's a little active right now, too.
Yeah, it's still cold in the hallway.
Okay, guys. I have the box, but I think they cut out most of my sentences.
Colder, at least.
So,
Which hallway though?
The entryway.
The entryway.
if X is equal to 3 and Y is equal to 26, why am I so bored?
because X cannot be solved by boredness.
Oh, it's in the master bedroom now.
Are you here?
Fingerprints!
Where are you?
In the hallway, right here by the closet. Oh, they're gone. It was right there.
Are you here? What is your name? That was spooky.
Why are you running?
Guys, that was really spooky.
Are you French?
No. Are you French?
Where are you? Are you here? What do you want? This ghost hates me.
Why?
Just hates me. I think we
What
got...
difficulty is this anyway?
Could be nightmare, or not nightmare, professional. Dude, this is such a weird setup, too. Everything's gone haywire. Nothing's working. It's so dark. Come on, Nox. You can solve all of this for us. Guys, we can shoot a movie. Oh, look at this. We get the... No. I should have done this from the beginning. How do I turn off my light? There we go. Oh, yeah. We're making a film out of this. Look at those rays. They're God rays. Pointed directly... Didn't know Nox made such weird noises. Oh, it's so spooky down here. Look at it. There's a glowing paint can. Why is it glowing? Nobody will ever know. What does the fridge say?
It would be really cool if this goes to, like, actually do something.
What was that? I'm making a movie right now. Dude, look at the paint cans.
Are you in the basement?
It's a great film location. Dude.
We haven't found the cursed object yet.
Does it look like a rocking chair?
No.
I just realized we're not going to be able to show this this footage on the big screen because I'm only filming in 1080p.
Amateur.
Oh man. I found a glowing paint can. Is that anything?
No.
Okay. Good.
There's that MEF Reader 3.
It only matters if it's 5.
Okay, this is where it gets spooky.
Are you French? Can you hear me?
We need to use a controller
alone?
to guess everything. So we got fingerprints,
you?
so it can be quite a bit. Oh man.
Oh, shit! I got spirit box. She's old.
I see, it just hates me.
Yeah.
Ugh, ghosts don't like me.
If I look at my thingamajigger here.
Okay, for journal. Use.
Answer on the spirit box or something?
Yes. I got spirit box and we got fingerprints.
Oh, I'm at the bottom. I'm so weird.
So it could be a Portuguese, a phantom, or the mimic.
Pretty sure it's not the mimic.
Okay, so then I can hit this button and we're back to the... Does anyone see my camera?
When he goes right into
holding one.
Oh, there it is. Okay, we'll pick up where we left off. In the shoe closet, we got high heels, we got boots, we got regular shoes, we got a safe. Does anyone know the code to the safe?
Nope. They don't use explosives. I'm pretty sure it's not a mimic because there's no dots anywhere. Or not dots, orbs.
Okay. Oh, wow, we really need to clean up in here. Either that or somebody has the worst pattern ever.
Mimic has false ghost orbs.
Oh, we can go run with scissors. Can I pick those up? I can. I think. Oh. Can't stop me now!
Could I stop you before?
I don't know, I hit the sprint button, but then I remembered that I can only run 2 feet at a time.
Better than running no feet at a time. They threw a coffee mug in the living room.
The way?
I'm running with scissors!
Oh no, he just opened the closet room. The fingerprints! Where's the camera?
Sir, this is a video camera?
You okay up there?
We just have fingerprints and the camera. Yay. I think it's a closet ghost, because it keeps opening this thing.
Guys, I'm trapped in the closet. That might have been me. I'm not sure. I'm with some soda. Say nitro? Dude, I am so confused. We got so many little things. What are they stacking? Why is there trash in here? Help, it's gargling at me. Goodbye. Well, I got utterly wrecked in that closet. That's not Nox. What happened to Nox? Oh my goodness. I heard us screaming. Oh no. Oh man. Yeah, no, he's screaming. Hello, how? Patient 7. What are these two doing? Are they locked out during a
Are
hunt?
you alive?
See, this is what makes it much more
Hello? Are
interesting.
you alive? Hello?
Oh, I think Blargy
I can
is,
see your nose.
I think Blargy's AFK to deal with
Unlike
child or
me.
something.
Ready?
What?
Yeah.
And to cook in a bottle, ready?
Oh. Yeah, Dory's dead and
Yeah, I heard.
Dude, this place is rancid. So I was just hiding in the closet while they were exploring, and I guess it spawned like right here where it can hit through it. So,
Have we ever found the third evidence?
ouch. The afterlife is pretty
You
spooky.
need to use your radio to talk when we're far away.
They're yelling at each other.
You need to use your radio to talk when we're far away.
I was just hiding in the closet. I think I deserved it because I was trying to read this box. So
Freezing
it
temperature's a projector.
does say nitro on it.
It's gonna be
So,
freezing.
Okay, so then I don't see any books though.
and these two are gonna forever be lost. I don't know what's going on here. But how's your day going? How are things going? For me, it's going like this. I just lost all the stuff I brought.
Right in this
No.
book.
The yelling. I don't know how it is for you guys, but for me it's pretty loud. And if you want to catch both versions of this stream, you can use the command !multi, and it will give a thing. Your friend walked into the ghost raid at a spot. Yeah, no, I don't see that. I don't see him getting anything done. But yeah, no, Nox is also streaming his perspective, so you'll get all of the confusion with that. It's a very sad
I
time.
wonder if it moved rooms.
So Nox has played a little bit of Phasmo. I played a little bit more. I'm not that high leveled. And then Blargy, who is this dude here,
What is he doing?
is mostly our guide, but we're all broke, so we got nothing. I'm gonna guess nothing. He is trying to light a candle at the moment.
I think I scared him away.
What is...
I think throwing a cup at him scared him away.
We have to, like, put up with this, right? Because we can't leave until he decides to leave. Oh no. So yeah, we can't leave until he decides to leave. So he's either gonna go absolutely insane trying to find this, or he's gonna give up in like 5 minutes.
He's already insane.
He is level 59, but yeah, no. Even I don't remember most of the controls in this game. I'm just confusing them with other games. Oh my goodness, this is just a game of following Nox and trying to figure out what is happening.
What is he doing?
Oh no. This is a thing. Yo, this is great. I don't know what you're on about. This is quality content right here. We're watching Nox do stuff. A reminder, I can't hear anything that he's talking about, so if he does something stupid, you guys will have to let me know. Sadly, I think he's found all of the evidence so far, too. Does he have any evidence on what room this ghost is in now?
Can you blow up the candle? Just blow the candle.
Oh my goodness. Well, he's gonna get into a fight with the ghost trying to get the blooded candle. He might just leave. I'm not sure. I don't know how stubborn he's gonna be on today's run. Oh, he got it. I don't think we have Saul, so he can't get that one. And then it's a 1 out of 3. What are you doing? Stop it.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Disgusting. Yo, I was where'd you go? I was sitting in this closet back here, right? With the door closed, and I was like looking over stuff and reading it. And then the Thank you for the scream. Thank you. Then I was like trying to read this box right here, the one that says Nitro 12 gauge. And it spawned on me. Well, actually it spawned next to me, but I was in the closet. Oh, I've also tested all of the like color
Can you write on
change
this
and
book?
flips.
And stop throwing things at me.
Blargy will annoy me at some point with that in an actual game. Right, Blargy?
With what?
I said I activated all the color changes and flips, so I'm sure you'll annoy me at some point with those.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, I was speaking so he could hear me, but apparently he didn't process any of it. Despite the fact that I was right next to him.
Is he ever gonna actually like spend time in the house?
Book.
Yo, those are my
Give me a
scissors.
signal.
You were running with those. That's why you died.
I dare you to give
Here's
me
the
a
safe that
signal.
I was trying to
Write
crack.
in the book. You know you want to write in the book.
What
I
is
don't think
he?
he actually knows how to figure out where the ghost is.
We'll be here all day at this rate. Right in the book. Well, that'll give him ghostwriting. None of them will have orbs. The dots projectors on the Phantom, so you'd have to use that. We've ruled out EMF and freezing temps, so it's literally just the books and the dots, I think. That's an important EMF, though. You got ghostwriting.
I solved the case.
He solved it. It's poltergeist. It's
Good.
poltergeist.
Everyone locked in as Portuguese? I don't know, I'm talking to the dead spirits of my friends. If you agree,
He's gonna try to
I'm
come
not
up with
gonna
some way
get
of
that,
testing us.
but I'm gonna leave. So I'm just warning everybody that it should be in Portuguese, and we should be locked in.
I love how he says
Okay?
that word too.
Okay.
Poltergeist.
And 1, and a 2, and a 3.
So Nox saw the entire ghost. It refused to talk to me on Spirit Box. I was literally standing there talking to it for like a minute, and I throw it down, he picks it up, and in 2 seconds he solved it. What is this? Ghost hates me.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Ugh. That was awful. Yeah, it was the Portuguese. Oh my goodness. What? It's poltergeist, not the Portuguese.
I thought he said that at the end.
Oh my goodness.
Guys, I was calling it a Portuguese.
Oh, I was so confused when because I had the Spirit Box, right? And I was using it for like a minute in that room. And I tossed it, walked away, and then you were like, it's old! It said it's old! And I was like, why does this ghost hate me?
Why did I just laugh?
Use the same code from... It was so bad. We're out of materials.
You need to have the lights off, and more often than not, you need to be alone.
Yes, you need to be by yourself for the Spirit Box.
No, because I was still technically in the room when you got old, because I think I had a menu pulled up.
Yeah, it doesn't always have to be alone, but more often than not it is.
Blargy, you're 200 levels too high.
Why?
Look at your number.
I was a bug.
Are there any new
Hey,
maps
hold up.
or any maps that we haven't done to death?
Yeah, I can do... Where is it?
A reminder that
Well, this is not
we're
a strange
also
situation here.
basically out of materials, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be the truck person for the next one because I'm feeding a child now.
How dare you?
Are you feeding a child or eating a child?
I'm definitely not
I'm
eating
just
a child.
gonna ready up and
Your model says
deafen
otherwise.
so that I'm not in
I'm
this
just
conversation anymore. What was he talking about? Why is he weird?
I mean, just look at your model.
Oh my goodness. Why is he so weird? Oh my goodness. Okay. I didn't look at the map, so we'll figure it out in a second. Nox and I are going to try to take on the world. Nox figured out the ghost last time, so I guess
Ask for an answer, yes,
we can try. I didn't catch any of that. Oh, it's the campsite. I've had a mimic on this one before. Oh, we've got nothing. Nothing.
Something about a cursed thing that might help our investigation.
Cursed objects can help your investigation.
Okay, we should be good.
Or they can get you killed.
I have multiple ways of lighting up stuff, though.
The name of the ghostly person is Anthony Jones.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You look at how few supplies we actually have.
We have
Okay.
everything we need.
There is literally only one flashlight for the group.
Don't worry about it. One of you can take the black light and use that.
Okay, we're good. We're documenting our victories again.
It's Venom. Holy cow, this is horrible.
Is anyone here? Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
The generator is back by the
Hey.
campfire.
Sir, we are in a campground. You're gonna have to be way more specific.
I can barely
Take
see
a left.
anything.
Follow
Okay.
that out to the campfire.
I'm
Oh,
now
there's a
being.
ball.
Then once you hit the campfire, take a right.
I'm so confused. I'm
They
being
were playing
followed.
this game. Corn the hole.
Cornholio?
Is that what his name?
Should be
Cornholio?
at the end of that path you're looking down.
Die. Oh, that's a
I'm
beautiful.
just gonna let him figure
no,
out what he's talking about because I don't
Booty.
think he's
Oh.
but there you go. Should be on.
Congratulations, you have power.
Congratulations,
Oh,
we're in the
I thought I turned the lights
1900s.
on myself. Why am
Okay.
I stuck?
This is gonna be interesting. I don't even have a flashlight,
I
so
am stuck in the stuckness of the stuck. Tucky.
I was wondering why my mouse was really tight, and then I realized that I put my
What if
boots
it's
on
on a
it.
video camera so I can actually see?
Only sometimes. I switched back to using MF.
Now it's gone.
Hello.
And now it's back.
Anybody? Signal.
Nobody's here.
What is this, Blair Witch?
Oh,
Any
yeah, because I make
hobos?
movies out of
Any
it.
Homeless people here? No.
Why are you looking for the homeless? We're looking for ghosts.
Activity is a complete flatline so far.
Doesn't surprise me. He's out here calling out the homeless.
I can't hear him because he's not using the radio.
I said if there's any homeless people here. Yeah, this is kind of spooky. I don't see anything. I'm blind like a zebra.
Are zebras traditionally blind?
I don't know, but they are black and white, no?
What is he talking about? Somebody help me.
Ah, you see, I used confusion. It was super effective.
Oh my goodness, you use confusion.
Okay, I'm just gonna stay away from Dory because he's bringing the bad vibes.
Nox is gonna end up being the only survivor again. It'll be great.
I don't know.
Murder in the truck.
Yeah, it sounds plausible.
There's still zero activity. You guys might want to go check out the cabin.
Well, how can I get decheckinated when there's nothing to decheckинate out?
What?
Why does he even...
That said that
Cause
there's a monster that steals your butt in here.
What?
somebody send help. I'm gonna need some directions if you want me to go to anywhere.
He's so cute.
I have no idea what you just said because Nox was screaming.
I'm gonna need some directions if you want me to check anything.
Alright, keep heading the way. Okay. Keep following the path you're on until it opens up. Take a left.
That is a pink small tent.
Yeah, go around the tent and continue up the path. Keep going, take a right.
How can anyone see anything here?
Okay. So we got ourselves a little bit
You're
of
at the cabin.
Blair Witch.
I'm so lost. Hey, there's a
It's
baseball bat
locked.
here. Yeah, you need to
There
find
should be a
it.
key somewhere.
What?
Telling me that we've actually
Under the
been
cabin,
looking
you
for
can
stuff?
Find a dead body.
Did you find the key though?
I didn't see it, man. How would I have found the key?
I think you just looked at it. Let's see what that
It's super dark.
That? Oh, you're right.
Under the mat?
Yeah, no, yeah, it was under the mat.
Nox, if it's too dark, try turning the flashlight on.
Okay. Is there anything about this cabin that I should know?
Anything about what?
The cabin.
2 floors, don't die.
I needed that last tip.
Jump off the porch if you
No jumps in activity.
Nope.
I don't know if it's even up here, guys. I am so lost. Not found.
Ooh.
Were you singing at me? Are you playing the piano?
Yes. I feel like I have a high potential of artistic talent.
Goodness. You know what? I'm going back to the truck.
I think Dory's just jealous of my artistic naturality of playing the piano.
What was that sentence?
Wait, don't go! Don't leave me here! Dory, where are you?
I think we did it. I think we properly hid from him. He'll never find me here. Not once.
Oh no! Somebody forgot their slippers!
We still haven't had any activity.
We don't know where the ghost is at!
Good news. I think I know what the ghost is, and I think I know who it's hunting.
Oh.
That's not how Banshees work anymore.
Darn it. This is...
Did either of you bother taking a thermal with you?
No, I had to bring light. And a camera.
What did you said, Luke?
A thermo, I haven't.
No, I have a purple light and a book.
Okay. So we might be able to sneak around without him.
Get out of here.
Oh look, I found the ghost area.
Let me guess. Front.
Yeah, somewhere in the front here.
What did you find?
It got down to 10 around here. 9 right here.
Baby go wham.
This open area right here.
It's the curse ball!
Now I just need to find my way out of here. Anybody remember how to get out? Oh, this is the campfire, so we go this way?
It's somewhere out here.
I can't believe there's showers in that thing.
It's a campsite! Have you never been to a campsite before? Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna assume neither of you knocked this stuff over.
Which stuff over?
There's some knocked over bowling pins.
Nope.
I was staring at it very intently, but unless I and mind power can knock stuff over, it wasn't me.
How old are you? Where are you? What do you want?
We
I don't remember.
want peace!
How old are you?
Yeah, no, these are the
Where
ones
are
I was
you?
staring at, so... Okay.
What do you want?
We are farmers. Bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. There's things moving around.
Yeah, I just had a bowling pin incident.
Who closed the front gate? It's hunting.
Guys, I am going to die. I am going to be the first death again. Goodbye, cruel world, again! It's slowing me. It's slowing me. It's slowing me. Closer it gets, the slower I am.
Okay, is everybody still alive?
Guys.
I think everybody's still alive.
Guys, we could do this.
I don't know, though, he's not talking.
No, I'm sober.
I... with my hands.
So, did anybody else see it running, like,
Yes.
ridiculously fast?
Yep. He was chasing somebody.
Did it have vision on anyone?
For what I saw, he was like tracking down someone. So it wasn't me, because I was in a purple tent.
Did they not get any of my messages?
The generator is back on.
I don't think they got like any of my messages.
Jesus Christ.
What is happening there?
Is it hunting again?
I'm not sure. My flashlight is not flashing.
Okay, this time I'm really dead. I was trying so hard.
Now it's not, because you're dead.
Oh no. I was sneaking up on Nox.
Well, rip the body of
I
her.
was sneaking up on Nox and then it started hunting again.
Nox, come take your medicine.
I'm on my way.
Oh, I got lost so quickly. That did not work how I wanted
See,
it to.
That's the problem.
I gotta learn this map.
See it.
Oh,
On my way.
it's right there. Blah.
It's medicine time!
Nox is rip.
It's time to do some ghost hunting.
Oh, so it was chasing me, and I thought I was hoping that one of them would see that it was chasing me and like pay attention to the fact that I was calling stuff out. I don't know if they actually paid attention to the words I said, so who knows? But I was just like hiding here, waiting for Nox to like pass by so I can go boo, and then it hunted again.
Never mind.
It was very rude.
Find what?
I probably should have waited like in a tent.
What are we never minding?
What is that? What is that sound? Who's wrestling a tent?
Hey, look, stuff.
Stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You're Nox. Is Nox wrestling a tent? I don't know. Anybody who actually played this game could tell me if there's a current ghost that slows you the closer it gets to you.
Right at the book. Give us a signal.
Do we just...
Threw a coffee mug at me.
Can you write at the book? Can you write at this book? Oh, stop! I don't want to play soccer.
It's...
Yeah, keep. Oh, that's probably Dory actually.
It is.
They figured that
Can
out.
you write
real
at this
quick.
book?
He's trying to communicate.
Oh yes, very spooky.
Oh,
Let me go get other items.
other items. What other items could they need? Well, hopefully they're gonna have some fun with this.
So we have like 0 evidence so far, right?
I want the overview of the ghost real quick, right? Not the overview of that. I want the ghosts. Rates almost never touch the ground. Looking at the phantom will drop your
Need like
sanity.
one piece of evidence to narrow it down.
And throw multiple objects. Will weaken their target before striking. I'm gonna mark down that this is a banshee.
How old are you?
What does it mean by weaken, right?
Where are you?
That's my question.
Let's just say he's a little bit old.
Hmm. That's not it. No, it wasn't the Revenant. It was the inverse of the Revenant. I don't think it's a shade. Don't think it's a demon. Don't think it's a Yurei. Meh. Don't think it's a yokai.
I have to go get me a camera.
Maybe. Twins, I don't think so.
You still alive, Luke? Yes.
Don't think it's a Raiju. I don't think it's an Obake. He asking for stuff? How rude of him. Oh. Maybe.
I don't remember where I dropped the thermo.
Okay, I think there's a couple of options here, but I think that it's just a Banshee. Based off of how it reacted to things.
Hunting.
But I'm not sure what it means by weaken. Where are you, buddy? I don't see him. This map is
Oh, Nox is dead.
utterly confusing. Nox?
Still have no evidence.
Nox, are you dead? Where'd you go, Nox? Nox, where'd you go? Nox. Oh, Nox. I don't see Ghost Nox. Whoa, here she comes. Watch out, boys, she'll chew you up. Whoa, here she comes. I'm very good at being dead. hello. How you doing? No, I don't think he's talking to me. Can you press the push to talk? Hello? Am I mute? Can I just not hear you? Am I being ignored? How's everybody doing today? Since Nox is ignoring me, I will talk to you guys. Seems like a very spoopy world that we've got going on here. I don't know where anything could be. I think he went AFK in the middle of nowhere. Whoa, here she comes. Death in the air. I think we found how Nox died. A little undignified. But that's one more mystery solved. Okay, guys. I will be right back in a minute. We'll leave you with this. As he gets hunted and killed in the middle of the thing.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Guys, I was wrong. What does that ghost do?
I guess,
what does-
maybe.
What does that ghost do?
Which ghost?
I'm in Discord. Hello.
Ghost.
The Diogen.
I can read it to you. Give me a second. Oh, I guess I cannot read it here.
No, you're in a thing.
I don't know, dude.
Because I'm confused about something specifically. Because I was torn between two ghosts, and I don't remember what the second one was off the top of my head.
You didn't have any evidence. How are you gonna?
My evidence was me yelling while it was hunting the first time. Did you guys not hear me at all?
No.
Ah!
No.
Can you hear me in game?
Well, yeah, I can hear you, but I didn't hear you yelling at all.
Okay, when it was hunting the first time, I was mentioning stuff.
No idea, dude.
Okay, I need to see.
Basically, the only thing we saw, it was a big fat ghost chasing someone while we were hidden, and then we find out you were dead. That's all I found.
Okay.
Looks like your lip gloss is a little bit weird.
Yeah, I'm just weird.
Doesn't cover your whole bottom of your mouth. Like crooked. But yeah, we died.
Okay, I have.
Ah.
Okay, I screwed this up.
Yes. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Oh no, he's gone. Look, disappeared.
I got it right the first time with how to survive.
Huh? Oh.
So the Diogen doesn't it always sees players. You can't hide from it.
Wow. And how are we sure that it was a Diogen?
I don't know, I was slowed down when it was around me, but I think from that we could have also been able to tell that the ghost was slowed down by a lot when it was around me too.
Does it have like a target?
It chooses the person that's closest to it in Euclidean space.
Uh-huh.
A really simplified way of saying, if you're the closest person to it on a 2D plane, it will hunt you, and then it'll, if there's nobody in that, it'll look for the closest person in the 3D plane.
Oh.
And the correct way to find it is to use like books or spirit boxes.
We were using books. He didn't want to write in any of them.
You know you have to have the right room, right?
Hmm?
You have to have the right room for a spirit box or a book. You know that, right? Okay. Nox, it's just you and me this round.
I guess so. It'll be awful.
Dude, it'll be great. I don't know what you're on about. We've got like nothing. I've got $38.
I have things. I have a strong flashlight. Oh, actually, never mind. I don't.
My mouse. Okay, I go from here over. That's leave. That's buy. That's add. We can add all, and that'll be almost all of my equipment at this point. Then we go to leave, start, select job. Will give us Grafton, still at professional, because Nox is a professional.
Yeah, so much professional.
And have fun.
Yeah, bye.
Nox is a professional, guys. I said it, therefore it must be true.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
Okay, Blarginson had to go for a little bit, deal with the kid, which happens.
Possible ghost sighting.
Oh, we got strong flashlights here today. Okay, let's quickly look. Alone, blah, 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 or group. I don't see anything worthwhile there. We'll grab some stuff. I guess Nox is going spirit box route. So yeah, EMF spirit box is probably still one of the better ways to find stuff. What is your name?
My name is Novus Nox.
Hello, Novus Nox. How may I
If
be
you
of
want the name of the
assistance?
ghost, it's Mary Bishop.
Dude, I can run 3 entire feet before I collapse.
Better. This is a much better thing.
Okay. I can do this. I can do this, guys. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I can be what I always wanted to be.
I already got spirit box.
Where are you?
Yeah, yes, you said away.
What do you want?
Can you write on this book?
Just gonna leave him there. It seems to like Nox more than it likes me. You know what I mean?
That was bad.
Oh, he's following me. Now how am I supposed to trick him into being eaten by a ghost? Camera. Crucifix. Oh, he's in there with the thingamajig right now.
Hello.
How do I rotate this?
Can you write on this book?
Whatever, that's probably on. We just gotta change the camera thing to see if it's actually turned on. Mouse. Oh, yeah. It's not bad, if I do say so myself. Is that ghost orbs? That's ghost orbs. Fun. Let's read up on our ghosts real quick, and then we'll... It's Mare, Yokai, or Onryo. Mare. Lights. Yokai. Talking. Huh. Well. Isn't that interesting? I should have looked at what's required for these. Freezing temps. Ghost writing. Freezing temps, ghost writing, or... dots. Did he set up dots in that room? What do you have set up in there right now?
Dot, writing, light.
We need to get freezing temps, or writing, or dots.
I don't think we have
We have 2 evidences. You go based off of your
we
breath.
have 2 evidence?
Yeah, there's ghost orbs.
Oh. Well, you got ghost orbs?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna move this one.
I just positioned this camera to point at that. Mary, right in this book, darn it. There's another test that we can do. We don't have fire. If we had fire, I could test it with burning it down. Well, we are low on stuff.
She almost killed me, but
What
now...
happened?
She almost killed me. She...
How did she almost kill you? You were not even in hunting range yet.
This activity 10 doesn't mean like hunting.
Most ghosts have a hunting threshold of 50%.
Okay, fine. But she started doing ghost stuff.
It's that ghosts do ghost stuff. That's their nature.
Yeah, but that's spooky
my
ghost stuff where
goodness.
your
Yeah,
lights start
Tommy,
blinking.
Tommy, I'm so confused as to what. I guess. Who opened the door? Are you here? What is your name? How old are you? If a woodchuck could chuck all the wood. What?
What?
Oh yeah, no, I was
Right
gonna,
on the book,
I was gonna
please.
ask about the Geogem because when it was hunting
Right
me,
on
some
this
weird
book.
stuff was going.
Dad! I'm dead!
Saving that for my wallpaper. I was gonna ask about the Geogem because a couple of weird things happened when I was hunting. But the thing with the Geogem is it always sees players. And I was running around in circles around a table. But I just pretended I died so that I could try to scare Nox. And then it hunted again right before Nox found me and it killed me. So it didn't work. But that's Blargy McBlarginson. Okay, so far in this wonderful round, Nox says, I wanna preface this. Nox says that he got a spirit box. I didn't hear it. I've got ow. Yes, that's just what he says happens. I found these ghost orby thingies floating around. There's a lot of them though. I haven't gotten a dots. No dots projector information, right? Is that both of them? Wait, how does dots eliminate two? Thank you for the color change. Nox is dead. Oh my, so... Welcome to the level. Hello, how are we doing in here? Dude, this place is so creepy like this. Hold on, we're just gonna explore a little bit with it like this. We have saturation high. What? We get red to purple? Oh my... Dude, it's a blood fan! That is so weird. Oh, what does this remind me of? It's like a corruption color. I don't know what game this reminds me of though. This is amazing. I don't know. Hello, Purple Nox. You switched again. Whee! Oh, well, the bed looks... Oh, never mind. It's a bit messy. Dude, saturation kills it. I don't think we ever turned on the power. I think it... Actually, before I die, I'm just going to mark something before I die. But we have colors, so I'm going to explore. Darn it. Who opened this door? Is this on or off? Okay. Well, we figured that out. Dude. I don't think we'll see the ghost. Femur? Dude, I'm not paying attention to bones at the moment. I don't see the femur. Where's the... That is a tool. That is a saw. Was in the bedroom. This? Spine. Did that get me anything? I was conditioned to think that it would hunt me. Whatever. $5. Well, that's good. Oh, God. Look at how the color changes when I add a light to it. It's like I'm adding color to the world. Oh wow, it didn't break that. Hey Nox, what's up? I don't even know what the cursed object is. What is the cursed object here? I'm on my own. Oh wait. It's dark in there. I am bad at this game is what I'm learning. How's Nox doing? Is Nox done freaking out? I heard he was taking the death quite poorly. Well, this is so hard to look at. Oh god. Okay, there we go. Hide me from myself. Hi, Freddy. How you doing? Oh. So, somebody, can you please tell me again? Dots projector. Can I see it in person or does it need to be over camera? That's all I wanted. Welcome. How you doing? No, not the ghost. I want just the outline in the dots projector. Goryo has to be over camera, but okay. This is. I'm here. Well, I'm hoping it gets better for you then. I've been bamboozled into playing this, so. Kind of tired? I mean, is there any reason that you can't take a nap? Did Nox find a piano? Nox, did you find a piano? Darn it, I was trying to hold that. Ah, can't fall asleep. Sorry to hear that. I've actually been sleeping better recently, but meh. I just wanted to explore the house with weird colors. That's all I wanted to do.
Welcome back. There's some jobs.
Dots projector.
By the way, I didn't touch the piano.
It's the same room that you sent. So
I was playing with the cans, but not the piano.
Well, nice try on scaring me with cans, I guess.
Yeah, that was fun. Anyways, I think I have. At what PM a technician is gonna come, so I need to be like out at 1. before 1, I guess.
Okay, we'll select a job real fast then and make it a shorter one. What do we think? Edgefield? And we'll add whatever supplies I can because I'm still broke. I'm so bad at finding ghosts.
Lol.
Added everything I have.
Here we go, and back into the Shadowland. Whoa! Have fun, or don't. I don't remember. This might be the bad map. I don't remember. The Necronomicon. Wait, what?
Alright, we're here.
What did you make?
Prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Oh, sweet. No flashlight.
It's on the whiteboard.
There's one on the floor.
Here seems to be linked to a cursed object.
It just sounds silly.
I'm just gonna use a camera.
Okay, I'm gonna use this dots projector to light the way for me.
Everything is wonderful. Oh, somebody just moved a ball.
Found the cursed object.
Oh, of course.
He's gonna break the world. He's gonna break the world.
Where are you?
Oh, it took me.
Goodbye.
Where are you?
It's in the basement.
Are you here?
Breaker's on.
Where are you? Are you here?
The lockers down here are good to use.
What do you want? Cheese pizza with a necronomic.
Well, Dory just got murdered immediately. I guess not you, Dory. I guess Luke got murdered.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, it was Luke that got murdered immediately.
I'm so dead. Oh yeah, it hunted real fast. So he's gone. Oh wow, we are low already. That's not correct. I forgot to stop my own bot because nobody has ever activated my bot before. Actually, I might do that after. I'm not sure. We've been playing upside down Fall Guys, so I just gotta tell my thing to stop the timer. Is done down here in timers. Challenge off. Cool. I'm so good at this. Dude, it is so hard. I got to the final round yesterday, and it went terribly. I got that blast ball minigame and immediately was dead. Just immediately. I couldn't do anything. You know what? I'm gonna grab this, because this is a better light than
How old are you?
whatever I was using.
Where are you? Where are you? Can you hear me?
Oh. Oh, what is the name of this ghost? What's your name? There's a specific ghost that hunts when you enter its area.
Where are you? Can you hear me?
Did he even notice that there was a hunt?
How old are you? Where are you?
Where'd you die, Dory?
Are you French?
Oh, there you
Can you hear me?
Did he
How old are
notice
you?
that there was a hunt there or no? Like, I don't think he noticed there was a hunt. Because we needed saturation. Oh, thank you for the colors. I'm gonna... Why am I getting texts? Apple is sending me texts. That was a very quick... Very quick all-around deaths. It was literally less than 5 minutes. Uh-huh.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Okay. It was a Thay.
It started hunting right next to me in the basement. All I had time to do was turn and see it coming at me.
What happened with Nox there?
That spawned right behind him and chased him into the living room.
Well, that's how it worked for everybody.
I died because it spawned right next to me.
I think we were all there, and it was just like, what is a Thay's power?
They start out super, super fast, and as the timer ticks down, they get slower.
Oh. Oh yeah, so we just got
So the
super
longer you
unlucky and
survive,
died
the
there,
weaker it
huh?
gets. Yeah, they can also hunt, like, almost immediately.
I guess Nox is now out.
He did disappear.
He's not in the Discord thing. He's still mute.
Oh man, I'm finally out of sanity pills.
Took a while, huh?
I haven't bought those since, like, a couple months after the game came out.
You just buy 700 and say, screw it.
I had a huge stash, and now they're all gone.
I have $38 to my name. That's how you know I'm doing well. Man, they made this game a lot harder from when I was just literally walking around the high school on my own.
Yeah, it's much, much more difficult than it used to be.
Is Nox out?
I guess so. He disappeared.
Still in the call in Discord.
Probably left just because he forgot that he was in here and muted.
Still live on Twitch.
Okay, yeah, it's the technician, so I'm gonna go. But thank you for playing with me. I'll be back in like an hour.
Don't forget to end your stream.
Yes, yes. I see Tommy's like emotes, but yeah, bye.
It'd have been great if he just left his stream off and
No,
cried.
It would've-
did that the other day.
It would have been allowed. That happened like months ago, years ago.
Yeah. So like I said, it's gonna be an hour, so maybe we can play something else after. But I need to go take care of that.
Have fun.
Bye.
And then there were 2. Okay. I'm gonna remember how to hit start real quick. It's very complicated. It doesn't sound like it would be complicated, but then you remember that I'm trying to click on a monitor that I can't see. It doesn't work well.
Why don't you just turn it so it faces you?
Because then I can see it.
Yeah,
If I can see it, then that ruins flip screen specifically.
just don't look at it when the screen is flipped.
I can't do that.
Have some self-control.
It's in my peripheral. I can always see my peripheral.
Possibly harmless, but be careful out there.
Okay. So here's the game plan. I remember to deafen myself. See? I remembered.
So how are we gonna not die?
I've not yet figured that out at all. So you're asking the wrong person.
I haven't been in this house since they changed the layout.
Why is the kitchen here?
They changed a bunch of the house layouts.
No, I just mean in general, like from a housing layout perspective, it's pretty, bad.
Not the weirdest thing about this house.
Are you sure?
Upstairs is the weirdest thing about this house.
Did they mess with the upstairs too?
Use your radio.
Why is it snowing inside?
Don't worry about it.
I didn't really have anything important to say before that. That felt like the most important part of that sentence. Ghost, why is it snowing inside?
Because they haven't kept up on the roof maintenance.
Oh, Freddy! No!
You okay over there?
Help me! Help me! Everything's
What?
blue!
I found the
Where are you?
circle.
Where are you?
Breaker's on.
Are you here? Are you here? Where are you? Dude, this thing... I just like the EMF. It's like you completely mess with the rain. What is... Oh, goodness, it's all... Oh, dude, it's a blood sky.
Blood sky.
Where are you? What do you want? I don't think it's working. Dude, it's so creepy.
If we can't find the ghost this time, we can just summon it to us to kill us.
Oh, that sounds like a plan.
What are you doing?
Dude, I'm gonna go look at the blood sky.
Did you just like flip the light switch like 40 times?
It was closer to 12, 15. Dude, that is so cool looking though. With the fog.
It's good to know I have the most useful teammate.
Dude, they changed the color of the sky. I had to go look at it. Like, with the fog, it looks amazing. Where are you? I'll be honest, I don't think the spirit box is working anymore. I went to the school of hard knocks.
Having fun with the piano over there?
Yeah, I was just telling my stream I went to the school of knocks. Where are you?
I'm finding absolutely nothing.
Where are you? What do you want? Dude, I found some paint.
Spot, though.
There's some gurgling down here. Song, Ring Around the Roses. Ring Around the Rosy.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the ghost.
What was that? Yeah, Nox had to go do, like, real life stuff.
Exactly where it was.
No, I was in the garage when it happened.
It was somewhere like in the dining room here, but I couldn't see exactly.
Oh, I was walking out when it was doing that flickering thing with the electricity.
Yeah, when it flickers, it means you're close to it.
Oh, the flickering happened between here and the door. I was literally on this walk.
I did not get a ghost photo though.
Where are you?
I've only got 2 photos left, so we need to find the bone, and then we'll save the last one for the summoning circle. Except we can't light the summoning circle because we don't have any lighters.
Get wrecked, scrub. Yo! Why, did you make this mouse pad a bright orange color? How would you do that?
To make it fancy.
I don't, does he have the camera on him? I don't know. The black light's now an orange
I don't
light.
have a light. Just touch a door.
Wasn't me.
Check all the doors for fingerprints.
I'm on mission. I want to say it's back here, but it's not. Whoa. Sorry, I scared myself there. My colors went back to normal. Maybe above us? I don't know. Everybody's looking for a win. Whoa. Oh. Outside is normal. You want a flashlight? I got a flashlight. I got a black light. I got a orange light sometimes.
Yeah, I don't really need one.
Turn the lights on upstairs?
I turned one on up there.
How old are you?
Ah!
Where are you?
I'm purple now. It just feels like I'm in the fog, the 1960s movie. Why?
How old are you?
So unnecessary.
Where are you? What do you want?
And we're listening to Blargy down there talk to the ghost about its hopes and dreams. We'll turn that light on so I can see where I'm going. It's hopes and it's dreams. Huh. I don't think we've got anything here, right, guys? I don't see nothing.
I don't know where the light switches are anymore.
Usually on the wall. Sometimes they're like on the ceiling, I guess, if you want to be really technical with a chandelier.
Ceiling.
I'm
not 100% sold that we have the right room.
Oh, no, I don't think you have the right room at all.
Do you have any idea where it is?
I think it's one of these two back rooms, by like the garage or the piano room.
Have you found anything back there?
No, but that's where I heard the singing.
Interesting. Because I was getting distortion, like, coming out of the kitchen.
It just shut the door behind me. Impossible hunt. Yeah, it's hunting. This redeem is just Nox vision. Is this what Nox? Oh no, Nox sees everything in purple. Is he in there with the camera? No. I've literally seen nothing. It's in the living room right now, or the dining room. Hopefully that got him killed.
Over.
Can't say for certain. I can go to the front door now.
Pretty sure it's over.
I can't open door. Are you holding it? No, hunt's still going. Where did he go? Where did he go? Oh God! Why is the regular flashlight purple? Darn it. Well, we'll find out what it is now. Darn. Just getting wrecked.
Yeah, it was in the kitchen.
What, was it the kitchen? The kitchen, you say?
Yeah, the hunt was over when I came back up, and then as soon as
It
I got to the
hunted
door, it
again.
started another one. Yeah.
That thing did not like us at all.
No.
I don't think it's unlucky. I think they've just increased the difficulty and we're not used to it in any way. Plus, we have no equipment to actually make things easier.
Oh yeah, all the ghosts are much more dangerous than they used to be.
Oh my goodness.
I also don't have any more equipment to add because I'm out of money.
Oh yeah, no, I've been out of money this whole time. I started today with
$1.
$13. It's gone up a little bit, but not that much.
I have $1.
Where haven't we been yet?
Asylum.
Too big for 2. Not like this.
Grafton, maybe?
Like, we've been really bad with the,
Also, the bigger maps are easier, but...
Well, no, like, we've just had problems with detecting the ghost at all, like, getting any activity.
Yeah, I got used to using, paramics, and we don't have any.
I don't know why they made it so that I have to use 2 different sticks to control this. Like, look, so left stick is just selecting what I pick, but if I scroll down below the bottom, it doesn't move. I have to use the right stick.
I mean, I don't think the game was ever designed to really use a controller, so...
Who designed this?
It might even be just a community profile.
They're so bad at designing stuff. Start the game already. Have fun. They're never gonna expect a thing. So I have the controller here just so that I could do menus because, again, it's very poorly done for us. We're going back to the farm. One of them. I just picked a farm.
We have 1 set of pills.
More than enough. It's more than enough. He left before I can make my stupid line.
Insane. What's the difference?
I'm not insane. I'm not insane. Okay. I think we'll just go straight up.
When I get the tarot cards, they're my favorite cursed object.
Tarot cards.
Yeah, they're basically gambling. They can force the ghost to do things, or they can just straight up kill you, or they can revive players.
How much junk did they add to this game?
I think there's 4 cursed objects. Let's see, summoning circle, tarot cards, cursed mirror, Ouija board, and voodoo doll, so 5.
Are you here? Where are you? Oh, it detected me that time, guys. Guys, it detected me. I'm detectable. I exist. I'm a real boy.
Oh, and the music box.
Are you here?
Hey, I got the Ouija board.
I found it.
I guess I don't need to use the Ouija board then. Unless I really want to screw with you.
Upstairs, far room on the right behind the stairs. He whispered at me. I asked him where he was, and he was like, "I'm here."
the bedroom with the...
Dude, I literally could. I walked in the room, used the thing. I didn't look to see what was in it. But if you walk straight down the hallway and run into the wall, it's the room on the right, not the left.
Okay. Move an object.
Do you even have a video camera? Do we have a video camera up there?
There's one in my hand. It's what I'm using to see.
Cool, that's all I really needed to know.
Move an object.
No. You want to write a story for me? Cool. Well, that went about as well as it got.
Stories for you.
I can run maybe 5 feet. 5 feet. Dude, why do I have the energy and stamina of a 2.5-month-old?
Because you're a 2.5-month-old. Do we have any idea where the breaker is? Because I can't see anything.
Dude, I'm gonna bet it's in the house. Yeah, it's up here in the attic. It's tripped. It's snowing inside again.
That's normal. Oh good, there's a mannequin in here.
Does it resemble anybody that you know?
No, I'm just waiting for the ghost to move it.
Okay, so Ghost is being ghostly. Ghastly? Ghost-like. And we're just gonna go collect more stuff and maybe look for some ghost orbs. And,
God, where am I? I can't see.
wherever you're at 38% sanity.
That's normal.
Thought that was a little high, but what do I know? Okay, so I'm not seeing nothing. Like, I'm not seeing ghost orbs, dots, ghost
Where
dots.
it is.
It's in there. I just did that. I already did that. Spirit box. I already...
You got the spirit box in there. That doesn't mean that's the actual room, though. You could have just been walking around in there.
Yeah, 9 meters or 3 meters or something, right?
If I ask on the Ouija board, it'll tell me where it is at the moment.
Okay, so we got a bit of information, I guess. This could be the wrong room, as he said, though. It is possible that I got it in a different room.
It's in the dining room.
Come again?
It's in the dining room. At least right now.
That's so far off.
Open the door.
I gotta remember how to dine.
Open a door. Tap on a window.
Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Wait, they got a diploma for pumpkin soup? What is this?
Hide and seek.
Thanks for that.
Wow, he got you quick.
I was still in the dining room.
Okay, so it wasn't the dining room.
Why? Why was that the reaction? Why did he do that? Oh no. Oh no. I was reading the wall and he was like, well, I guess we're gonna start a hunt. Why? Oh, why? That was something. I'm gonna make a mark of that. We'll come back to that. Because I've got questions. So many questions. Oh my goodness. This isn't usual protocol, but why did you decide to kill me out of nowhere? Just why?
I wanted to see where it hunted from.
I was standing in the dining room reading something on the wall. I hear you say hide and seek, and I'm immediately like, I have to move. And it was too late because it spawned on me.
Yeah, usually it gives a 5-second countdown. I'm not sure why it didn't that time. Oh, I know why, because my sanity was so low that it didn't actually trigger the hide and seek, it just broke the Ouija board.
Oh, please. Please get him, Ghost. Please get him. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on! What are you doing? That's not the right way at all! Come on, come on. What are you... Please? Oh, stop throwing everything! Stupid ghost, you were supposed to kill him. You were supposed to kill him! It's gonna end its hunt soon. Yep. Because this is its room. Ah!
I have no way to fix my sanity now, so... I'm just gonna be chain hunted.
If you need me, I'll be looking at pictures of,
Oh, I'm so dead.
nuns and ducks.
Oh, that wasn't a hunt.
Nope, it's not hunting. Would you like to hear a short passage from the nuns and ducks? This one's about bad pelicans. It's got a picture of a girl feeding ducks and a pelican is trying to eat the girl. Ah!
Excuse me, what?
Very bad pelican.
I have some weird things.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I don't have a camera to properly spotlight the book, and I wouldn't want to anyway, because it's a book. You're supposed to read them, not spotlight them. Spotlights are
What
for
if I
animals at
spotlight them
night.
to read them? Like gators?
Yes, like gators.
Uh-oh.
Can you shush, Ghost? I'm trying to read. Thank you. Go upstairs. Leave me alone. She has broken the glass. Why would you break the glasswork? It's like of a swan. So, anybody reading anything today? That is a duck. A duck is not a goose. Duck, 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 duck. Duck, 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 duck,
The
duck,
equipment
duck.
in the room.
No, it's fine as is. You're good. This is one roamy ghost. You got this. Look at him. It's gonna
Professional.
turn and throw stuff at my corpse. Professional, guys. Professional.
we not take a booking, or did we?
There was a book. There should be another book.
Hey, I can see your foot on the camera.
How dare you? That's my foot. Stop spying on my foot.
Now I need to sit here and wait for dots.
Oh yeah, like that's ever gonna happen. Look at him. He's.
And there's dots.
Oh my. Why do we even pretend?
Alright, so it's not a Deogen, or I'd be dead by now.
No, it's not a Deogen because you got dots.
Dots is one of the evidence for Deogen.
Ghost orb, or not ghost orb. I put the wrong thing. I'm a Dumbo. It's a spirit box. The wonders of trying to click when you don't have a mouse on the screen.
Razor yokai. I don't really have a good way to test for any of these because we don't have any salt.
We don't need salt. Actually,
That would help me
we
roll
can.
out Wraith.
Can we summoning salt? Like, he's got a pretty good YouTube channel.
I
Have you never watched a summoning salt video?
don't even know what that is.
Oh my goodness. Get out of here.
It's hunting again.
Yeah, it's here. It's on my corpse. Yeah, I know. Even Zeb knows summoning salt. Hold on. I'm gonna go link the channel because he made a great video recently about all of the shortcuts in Double Dash.
I don't know what that is either.
Mario Kart. Oh my goodness.
Probably shouldn't have talked. I don't know if they ever fixed that thing with multiplayer where it couldn't hear you unless you were voice chatting.
I don't know. For anybody out there, there's a link to Summoning Salt. He does great videos on the history of speedruns, different tricks in different games. They're usually really long, really well made. And, yeah, usually also pretty interesting topics. For example, he's done the history of the Contra world record.
Wait, I was doing things.
You don't need to do things. We're talking about the history of the new Super Mario Bros. Wii.
Look, we need to get one, okay?
Yeah, we don't need to get one. We need to educate you on summoning salt in their videos. I don't know why. I don't know how you've gone this long on the internet without hearing of the wonders of summoning salt.
Oh, it's hunting again.
Good. You deserve to die. Yeah. Decent average. He hasn't heard of summoning salt, Tommy. He does not deserve to be here.
Uh-oh.
Is he gone? I can't catch the moment on screen if I can't find him.
How?
Where did how? Got it.
Was that a Wraith?
Oh, goodness. Are you dead? Good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Wraith. I didn't guess. Just too dank.
It was a Wraith. It teleported to me.
Welcome back.
Get wrecked.
For you.
What a jerk.
Get wrecked. Dude, high contrast in this game just looks weird. Oh. The old red, white, and blue. What is Willow Street? Have we been to the Willow Street house yet today?
No.
Cool. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm working on it.
How do you work on being ready? We don't even have stuff to add to the equipment list. You can't. You can't.
I was checking to see if I had any money.
You don't. I'll give you that hint. You just don't. I don't think this game fits with the theme of the stream very well. Oh, get your mouth
stream
out of
has a
my head.
theme? That rhymes.
It's very bright and colorful. Level 866 and broke. That's how you get broke. Well, I'll see you on the other side. Try not to kill me as quick this time.
That depends on what cursed object we get.
He's gonna hide and seek this ghost too. Oh. Whoa. It's on the other side of the road. It's McBlargison's stream now. It's Blargy to you. Are you here? Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? I go where I want. Something's afoot. Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? How old are you? How old are you? How old are you?
Downstairs. In the basement.
Of course.
I found a thrown wrench.
A wrench. How old are you? Where are you?
There, now we'll get money this run.
How far are you?
Do you have a
Where are
flashlight?
you? If I did, I wouldn't be able to tell you.
It just turned the light on in here. I'm gonna see if
Where
I
are
can
you?
find a flashlight and get back in time.
Are you here? Dude, look at how pixely this wall is. You guys have added pixels to my game. Where are you? Whoa. Goodness, that is bright. What else did I bring? I brought a book. Can you write in this book? Where are you? Are you here? Do you enjoy pineapples on your pizza?
I don't think that's a valid question.
That is a valid question! Is a hot dog a sandwich?
You should ask it if it's French. That's the only valid question.
Is cereal a soup? I heard a door close when I asked about cereal and soups.
Do you know where?
Somewhere in the house.
Thanks, that's real helpful.
So while he's doing that, we're going to, oh, dude, we can get some tools! We can look for closed doors. Where are you?
I left the photo camera by the front door.
We had jump scares to the game that it didn't have before. I could do that probably. Wait, I don't think I could do that for me. I could do that with sounds. I don't know if I could do it with images. Oh, I could do it with images. It would be really, really scuffed. Give me like 1 minute. Okay, you're on your own. I have to set something up. Chat mentions something. I gotta do it. The red box was spooky. Okay. You made me think.
Did you ever put the book down?
Yes, but then I picked it back. Yes, but then I picked it back up.
Of course you did.
It's in the truck.
Why?
Hey chat, you've done this to me. We're going on a weird
Just touch that door.
path now. Gonna go to paint, and I'm gonna make a paint thing. I think I could do this generally pretty quickly. I signed my brother up because he wanted an account. Had Tommy sent me all the information. Well, it's not me, it's my brother. Okay, I think this is potentially actually a transparent image. Doop a doop a doop boop boop a doop a doop boop. Let's go to the new folder. Call this Penny. Bet you guys can't guess what this is. This is the most exciting stream ever at this moment. It has never been more exciting. So what we do now, we import an image. Wait, no, even better. Even better than importing it here. Import it here. And we go to creation, and we go to this, and that'll probably show up on screen. Look at that, guys. It's massive. Look at it. Look at it. So then we hide it. We do the same thing over here. This is why we're not allowed to do things. Yeah. I'm so good at this. Hey, we mentioned jump scares. Now I need to edit rewards, manage rewards and challenges, add a new custom reward, scare. We'll make it 1 for now because it's not set up. What? And we'll set the cooldown of non-existent. Cool. And now that that's working, we come into here and we create a button and we say that it is a trigger of channel points. Redemption name has to be loaded from the API. We do scare. On scare, what does that do? OBS command, change source visibility in scene to game import any. And can I duplicate this? Not really. No. So we'll do the same thing again. Visibility on this one to this. Now, this doesn't work without sound, though. How do we get sound? What is a scary sound? Guys, what is a good scary sound? Deja vu. That's a good scary sound. I agree. That is a very scary sound. So if we come here and do this, then we do this. save, save, and then I go into here. The Nox scream. I'd have to like record that or something. So if we come into here now and we do this, it should go ah! As we just saw. But it doesn't actually make a noise. I don't know if that actually... Yeah, it's very delayed. But it worked. Okay, it is now on my screen. Thank you for dying for me. And hopefully you found anything. Yep, that is in fact that. And the best part of... Yeah, the best part is it also changes colors. This is gonna be a whole thing. Yep. I created a monster. Yeah. So now the next thing that I have to do is add audio to it. So that it plays audio. Where are you? We're gonna try to find the dead body, and then we're gonna move along. Might have been in the basement, but I don't remember what this house looks like. Are you here? Where are you? Are you here? I am starting to get hungry, though. That's backwards. So, are you here? Oh, are you here? Where are you? Got it. I have a guess. But I don't know how to leave the house. Can somebody help me? What directions do I go? Okay. I'm dead anyway. Yeah, I just didn't know how to leave the house. Ah! Oh, goodness. Okay.
Welcome back.
Man, we are not good at this.
Oh, wait. What's the name of this? What's a good sound effect?
I don't know.
Okay, I got this.
Made popcorn while I was dead.
Oh, that's good. Oh yeah, I got this. As long as this works, we're good. No, that's not the button that I want to press. World.
World.
Yeah, world. Just throw this in here too. And then I just need to... This is going to be more complicated somehow. Not Hi, I'm
What
Daisy.
is this
It is
advertisement?
not Hi, I'm Daisy. I don't know. What advertisement are you getting?
It's some cartoon witch brewing a potion or something. Oh, it's Red Bull.
Dude, Red Bull gives you wings.
That's why the other witch is flying.
Okay, so if I add... Ooh, how do I... This is a media source?
What are you doing?
Adding a thing to my stream.
Kind of astounding how little evidence we're managing to find.
Oh yeah, no, it's non-existent. I can add this to here, I think. This might work. I don't think it's working. It's not playing to me at the very least, which means I need to... Yeah. Yeah, you can hear it. I can't hear it, which is my problem at the moment. It's, apply linear? No. Does that come through on its own? Okay. So what we do is we monitor. Yeah, no, I've got very confusing audio. So now...
Tony's overly complicated everything set up.
That goes to 2 seconds. The RM board's command has to be changed to change the visibility of another thing. Source change visibility, go all the way up. Whee! It all the way up. Aren't you going up? 0 seconds, make visible. Game import goes to play screen, goes to screen, and then another one, visibility. Okay, you were supposed to work when I said to change all that stuff, but I guess you didn't. Oh no, you undid something. That's even weirder. Huh. Okay. Then when it's done, game import, no, place screen. Place screen. Screen. After that long, make invisible. The ORM board. It just doesn't work. And then the final...
It's Hod Towered.
Yeah, okay, it works. It works exactly as I wanted it to, which is weird.
Terrifying.
Huh?
And terrifying.
Oh yeah, no. So when something actually works the first time that I put it together, there's something's wrong. That just shouldn't happen. Okay, Tony Snare is here.
Good old Tony Snare.
Good old Tony Snare. Oh my goodness. My bot is speaking to me. There, that should simultaneously add to the jump scare and make it so that less people use the jump scare. I think I hit leave.
Yeah, you did.
Whatever.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Stream's over.
Stream's over. I hit the leave button.
Asking for help.
No code and clipboard. What? Why would I do such a thing? All right. Well, thanks for stopping by to the end of the stream there.
As long as Tony stays.
Yeah, Tommy can stay. Tony's got to leave.
But that's the opposite of what we need.
Can you resend the code in the chat for this channel?
In the chat for this channel?
Yeah, the specific stream chat for this specific audio channel. Because they
There
added
isn't one for this channel.
no, there's an open chat. If you hover over it, it'll bring like a little open chat button that they added to all of the voice channels.
Yeah, no, it's not popping for this one.
No, you might not have access to
I
it.
can do
Yeah,
it in the stream lobby.
Yeah, you can see if you can send it there. It might not work. Wow, that's sad. Yeah, I just don't think you have access to do it in this channel because it's not set up for anything. Okay, so now I have to delete that message. Okay, I can't screw up hitting start, so you've got that job. So what happened is I went to hit start there and I ended up hitting leave. Okay, have fun. Okay, guys, we added a scream to the jump scare.
Notes on the whiteboard if you need them. New intel. Reports of light switching.
Light switching. Oh, we brought.
We gotta get one without all of us dying.
And that's not possible.
Clearly.
Are you here? Where are you?
Orbs in the kitchen.
Something in the kitchen?
Orbs in the kitchen.
You sure those are orbs and not just the world ending?
Orbs in the kitchen with Dinah.
Are you here? Where are you? Where are you? How old are you?
Tommy's yelling at me on Steam. Or is that Tony? I'm not sure.
Where are you? This ghost is not responding to me. How old are you?
I don't think it likes you.
Where are you?
Happening. I can hear stuff moving around up there.
Where are you? Yeah, that's just my self-esteem falling. Where are you?
I hear EMF going off. Dude, that might be a 5.
That's not.
That's a
Are you
5.
here?
Alright, MF5 rules out Mimic, which means the orbs are real, so it's either a Raju or an Obake.
Pretend I understood any of that. EMF 5, and we had orbs. So,
The game is taking pity on us.
Raiju or Obake? Huh. Okay, it doesn't leave a trace. Wait, I needed to know your thoughts on the geopolitical situation in Minas Tirith.
It's an Obake.
He didn't even answer.
Fingerprint on the light switch.
Didn't even answer. How am I supposed to trust him with the geopolitical situation in Minas Tirith now? Where?
Light switch on the kitchen.
Those were my fingerprints.
This one here.
Oh, Minas Tirith is a city in Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I took a picture of it already. Okay, you don't know something, so Zeb doesn't know what Minas Tirith is. I literally walked into the kitchen. That's all I did.
I don't know the locations for it on this map.
So how many flies are we supposed to have killed with the trap? Because I think we got all of them. This is
GG.
spoopy. Spoopy, sperry, skeletons, and... Not bad when there's light. Bop, 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 dibby dop, bop, 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 there. Dude, I found...
Cursed object.
Dude, I found a game changer.
The game changer.
No, a game changer. Stop adding the wrong articles to your sentences. Suddenly I hear impending doom.
Impending doom.
I don't know how to describe what I just heard. Besides, it was the sound of impending doom.
One in the guitar.
That's quite possible. Okay, that one got me. Sam just Pennywise me. God, he's so...
I just saw it.
Hey, Gail. Hey, Gail, how you doing?
I don't know where the cursed object is.
I don't know where it is either, but I'm just gonna grab some random stuff and pretend that I have a goal. So, this is Phasmophobia. We were originally playing with Nox, which is why the whole thing is up there. But he had to go, so he'll come back eventually. And yeah, no, that was not the sound of impending doom that we heard. We just checked. Ours was much more harp-like. How you doing? I'm doing spooky stuff, I guess. We got talked into playing Phasmophobia today and decided to do it on stream. Was that really necessary?
I think we're good.
Well, some of us are better than others. The ghost was patrolling right outside of my room, and again, somebody decided to throw a Pennywise on the screen.
It just piano at me. And again. So much Pennywise.
Yeah, there's a lot of Pennywise. You know, I specifically set up the Pennywise. I'm actually somewhat disappointed in chat. Pennywise was set up with one specific goal in mind. And that was to have him change colors as everything else does. As everything else does. I guess there's a hunt. Pennywise will not turn upside down, though. I can fix that right now while we're waiting on this hunt. Bum, ba-da-dum. Bum, bum, bum. How do we...
Okay, I say we get out of here with our money so I can buy actual equipment for the next round.
Okay. Okay. I was just setting up Pennywise to flip upside down on the upside down screen.
Of course you were.
Dude, I've had a Weird Al Yankovic
Welcome back.
medley stuck in my head that entire round. Ah! Why?
I'm gonna buy some lighters.
Arara.
And
Arara.
sanity pills.
Arara.
And some salt.
I got arad. I had to do it. I had to. I don't even know what I'm buying. I got like $100. I got arad. It's a verb. Means to ara.
What are you buying with your $143?
You think I'm gonna be able to navigate this well enough to buy stuff?
Not my fault. Your setup is insane.
Intentionally insane. What do we actually need?
We could use a paramag or a thermometer. Oh, yeah, thermometer is main equipment now. I forgot about that.
Like, this is the hardest part of this game.
More salt would probably be good. More sanity pills.
Dude, I'm not that rich. Come on. You think I can afford medication and salt? What country do you think this is?
Oh. Smudge sticks could help us not die.
Okay, I'm good. Come here, come here, come here. Wait, I'm not ready. I have to actually add stuff.
You also have to actually ready up.
Oh, I hit ready up, and then I was like, I unreadied immediately, because I was like, I didn't mean to do that. Why did I do that?
Oh, it's beautiful. We have equipment.
Yo, wait, what map did we
You know, we
choose?
didn't get more flashlights.
Dude, we don't need flashlights. I don't know what you're on about.
Yeah, says the guy who just had the flashlight every round.
You take the flashlight, and I'll film a documentary.
Alright. I've been using a black light as a flashlight.
I mean, I'll take one of those too, but documentary's way more fun.
Actually, why did I grab that camera? I want the paramount.
I don't know. Watch on TV. Yo. Now, what we have here is a failure to communicate. I should mute myself in Discord too.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, what we have here is a failure to communicate.
Breaker's on.
Well, that just doesn't sound fun. Oh, goodness. Got rainbow effects, man. I got a rainbow. I'm enjoying some Skittles up here.
Shoot what?
Taste the rainbow. Oh, good. Sepia doesn't change.
Stealing the people's food now?
I am. Hello. Whoa.
Speak to me.
Okay, hello. How are you doing?
Not you.
He's through the
Say
floor.
something.
Oh, goodness.
Made the laundry room bigger and put a hiding spot in it.
Okay, I'll let you know when I can see.
Said you didn't need a flashlight.
Oh no, every color was just added to my face and saturation. The air itself is now fog.
Excellent.
You guys are really
to me.
I love that movie. I should watch that movie. What do you think? Should I rewatch the Fog from like the 1960s version, not the recent one?
Fog? I don't even know what that is.
It's like an old scary movie. Basically, some people get. Ah! Okay, I got scared. Some people got stuck in a town with like a lighthouse, and as they're getting ready to leave, a nasty fog rolls in, and a bunch of like zombie ghost things appear whenever there's fog, and they can't get out. It's based off of a book by the same name.
Are you sure you're not talking about The Mist by Stephen King?
No, it's the fog. I'm about 86% sure.
86%? Huh. Because they're really similar concepts, at least. Although in The Mist, they're not zombie things, they're like extra-dimensional creatures.
I was wrong about my year. It's a 1980 supernatural horror film by John Carpenter.
And they're stuck in a grocery store, I think.
You know, it's just called The Fog. I'll see if I can find it on Netflix or something. Who am I kidding? Netflix doesn't have shows.
Netflix doesn't have anything, except for Elf and Lead that they categorize as comedy.
Elf and Lead is a comedy.
It's not intentionally a comedy.
I think they had a pet dog.
Ghost Stories is on Prime now.
Yeah, I don't know. Why would you do that? Why would you put Ghost Stories on Prime? Let there be light? Apparently the ghost didn't like it when you turn on the light because it turned it off. Oh, is he? I'm already dead. Did you have to throw the scare?
I think it's over.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I have no clue how I lived.
We need to go check our sanity.
35, 32.
Okay, so it's a below 40 ghost, probably.
Possibly there's also electrical interference when it was hunting.
Oh man, I dropped a piece of popcorn.
But the electrical interference was only when it got close. So like my lights weren't flickering. I didn't know if it was hunting, and then it came by and it was like
Yes, that's
to my
how that
camera.
works, yes.
This is not a This is not a 4K camera. Look, bottom right, bottom right. What's it say? What does that say? That is not in 4K.
Someone's angry.
Will not let your lies ruin. Ah!
Do we have any idea where it started?
Dude, I didn't even know that it existed until it was almost over.
I have a little bit of ambient sound in the breaker room.
I don't care this is 4K. It's filming in 1080p. The whole thing is 1080p. There's no 4K involved.
Where's that thermal? Did you bring that in?
No, I haven't had it. It's not here. Might not have one.
It's on the floor right in front of you.
Dude. Wait, was it? I didn't see it once.
Yeah, it was.
To be fair, I can't even see your pants right now. Like, your entire lower half is invisible.
Yeah, your screen and it's bad.
film a TikTok. What's our joke here? What's our premise?
I don't know. It's not cold in the breaker room. Oh, it's cold here though. It's cold in the living room.
Dude, I can't film TikToks, despite the fact that I'm going to be cutting at least some of the stupid stuff that's happened here into one. I'm not good at TikTok.
Yeah, it's the living room.
But I'm alive in this room right now.
That doesn't make it a living room.
Where are you? Are you here? How old are you? Give me cracked corn and I don't care. Oh, dude, did I talk about that on stream yet?
Where are you?
I'm right here.
What do you want?
When do you want it? Krusty Krab, fun fair.
Why?
Where are you?
Where are you?
You gonna start a speedrunning battle for Bikini Bottom?
Dude, that is a hard game to speedrun. So what was it? It was like 2 days ago. I went to McDonald's for a lunch because they my courses ran a little bit long, so I didn't have enough time to make the food that I was originally going to make. So I drove three minutes down the road to McDonald's, and I asked them for chicken nuggets and barbecue sauce. So when I got back and I opened the bag and reached in and got sauce, what do you think the first type of sauce? What do you think the first thing that I pulled out of that bag was when I only asked for barbecue sauce, which I still have in my hand, by the way? If you said ranch, you would have gotten it right, because for some reason when I ask for barbecue sauce, I get ranch, honey mustard, and 12 packets of barbecue sauce. What is wrong with McDonald's? What is wrong with McDonald's?
Fingerprints.
I don't think I will. That sounds disgusting. I stole that line from the Animaniacs.
This is supposed to be a PG channel.
Wasn't me, it was the Animaniacs. Dude, I've got I don't get food that often. Like I think the last one was what was the place? I made a short about it. That people hated. It was Cheesecake Factory. They tried to kill me with the burger. This one was much more tame than that. They just gave me a triple cheeseburger when I asked for a double cheeseburger, and they gave me ranch when I asked for barbecue. Yo, pulled pork. Pulled pork. Sounds amazing. Now I'm hungry. I haven't eaten yet today. I was gonna go get something to eat earlier, and then I remembered I had to take my medication.
There's a ghost event. I couldn't see it, so I couldn't get a picture.
Ah, there were some ghosts there. Sorry, we were just talking about pulled pork. What is your favorite type of sandwich?
Probably tomato sandwich.
Not now, Ghost. We're having a conversation.
Don't be rude to the ghost.
Tomatoes. What is wrong with you?
I like tomatoes.
Okay, we need to work on your definition of a sandwich.
Tomatoes, mayo.
Okay, you're missing the key ingredient here of a sandwich. Yes. Yes, you're missing sand and witches.
That one's a hunt.
God. We're fine. It didn't kill me anyway. It will kill me when I realize that I actually don't know my way around this house. And, I think we all know why he died. I think we all know that it was primarily because of the tomato sandwich. I'm also going to deny him as much money as possible for his rudeness with the tomato sandwich. Like, why would you say tomato sandwich is your favorite? Like, I would have accepted a BLT. Like, at least that has meat on it, which is the qualifier for a sandwich in the definitions. Or it has something of substance on it. But tomatoes are not substantial. There's a reason that they're not the main ingredient of pizza. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. You know what? It's saying at me once, I'm gonna say it's a banshee. And we're leaving him. No money. No explanation. No warning. Really? Really? Not even listening. Can't hear me. At all. Oh my god!
Glad you were able to recognize that it was a banshee from what happened.
I didn't. I was raving about you being about the tomato thing. I just picked a random thing.
It walked right through you and then killed me.
I didn't see it.
It came up the stairs behind us.
I had a lighter and I went a different direction from you. So I just figured that when it killed you, it walked like it just walked past me, saw you, and lost track of me.
Like tickling your spine the whole way up the stairs.
Dude, I didn't see it. I had a lighter on me. I couldn't see anything. It's funny. You know, it was just like, it's saying at me, I'm gonna pick a banshee.
Okay, so you just completely randomly got it right.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the clip. That's the TikTok clip that Tommy wanted me to film. Right there. That's the TikTok clip that Tommy wanted me to film. We got it. How to guess a ghost. I just wanted to...
Man, I lost all my stuff again.
Yeah, I just wanted to avoid giving you any money or anything from being able to figure out what it was.
I mean, I still got money, just not as much as I would have if I didn't die.
Okay, so what I'm going to do now is we're going to end the stream so I can get food. Then, because Nox said it would be 1 hour until he comes back, in 2 hours he'll probably be... 2 hours from now, he'll probably be back, and we might stream again.
Okay.
Because...
Tomato sandwich.
Get out of here! Get out! Yeah! Disconnect him. He can't do the tomato sandwich if he's not in the chat. Good. He's gone. He's gone. So Nox, it would be an hour, about an hour ago, so it'll probably be another 2 hours till he's back. But when he's back, ow, we will do something potentially if he wants to. Up to him. No promises. Thank you everybody for stopping by. I hope you have fun with it, and I hope you guys had fun. With the stream. Have a good one. We should try to find somebody to raid, actually. He's been timed out. We're good. We won't have to hear it. No. Nobody.